yards.
All right, here we go. Second down. Throwing from the gun. He'll get it complete to Travion Henderson. And this goes across midfield and into Seahawks territory.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with a running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. He's going to throw this one. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack draws him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of their second down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
They're going to try and throw it here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Reek Woolen with the INT. There he goes, right sideline. And they're going to score. It's a pick six for Seattle.
Well, that is quite the tone setter and very different between the two sides. Offense, that's a disaster. But defensively, you just lit the flame of emotion. Now you want to build on it.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Escapes the defender. And he's going to take this return out of bounds. Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. And finally they get to him and send him out as this gets all the way into enemy territory. It's a huge pickup on the play. And the Rams have the 1st down.
Anytime you get that chunk of yards, gosh, you can just feel it in the stadium. It just changes the whole complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end this series with points.
First down, and they go right back to him. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. Jamar Turner ending that one.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
This is Henderson on 2nd down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. And he's not going to escape. The Seahawks brought the pressure, and they got him. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. They're going to throw for it on 4. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. And they don't get the catch they need there. That man was forced. go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
He's across midfield into Rams territory. He made it 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Miller's going to throw here. Off his back foot, he humps this one. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. There it is, touchdown Seattle. The Seahawks pull that in front further, 13-zip. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. Fields this one at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Rams take over first down at their own 22-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a pickup of 26. And that's going to be good for an LA first down. One play in, and they are already close to midfield. They'll throw it here on 1st. That's on target, Puka Nacua. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after it.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's 2nd down.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. That one's cut along the left sideline. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. Our score, 14-0. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. Time for the 2nd quarter of play. It's Rams football. They've been moving it well, but face a 3rd down here. To the air on 3rd and long. There we go, Henderson on the jump off. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back still doing it to this day.
Pass play on 1st and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Throwing it again here. Chased out to his right. Completed right side to Addison. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. Oh, and it's a punishing hit to end that play. But, hey, still a win for this offense. They've got 1st and goal now from the 2.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. I'll send a receiver left. Still sticking with the passing game. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane, and he couldn't do it on that one.
They'll work against the blitz. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
3rd and goal, defense flooding the field with DBs.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Don't go 18. 18, Pioneer. 79 Broncos.
Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Incomplete on 1st and 2nd. Need some better luck here. 3rd and goal. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Caught out wide. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams start to fight back with their first points of this game. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
That one splits the uprights. And the Rams chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Returning it from the 4. All right, so we'll get this up to about the 30 before he goes out of bounds. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Bounced it outside, but still no luck because he's brought down at the line. 2nd down coming up.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
Out of the shotgun, Miller. It's everything he has under this one. Brought in inside the 20. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
I try to remind you, remember, too, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Walker on first down. And he picks up about 4 yards before they send him out. So 2nd and 6 coming up.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
Come on, set. 72 move. Let's go.
Shotgun snap to Miller. And he's going to have the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks take a 13-point lead. Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks double their lead to 14. The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. He's going to field this at the 2. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Oh, put some air under this one, right side. Oh, this is getting up there early. Intercepted again. Maxwell Hairston picks it off. And the Seahawks get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
From the gun, Miller. Trying for the deep ball. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. And the Rams will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
Must be paying these guys day rate, not the hourly rate, because it took them just one play to answer interception for interception. We're right back basically to where we were 2 snaps ago, but with a whole lot of excitement in between.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Connects on the crosser. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. Offense in the hurry up here.
First down, Los Angeles.
Working inside the red zone. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Back to the air they go on 2nd down. Rose caught. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Offense to the line fast.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Third down from the gun. He's got it. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down. And they've got themselves a 1st and goal.
4 yards.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
They'll try and punch it in. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Rams parlay the interception into points. They'll set up here for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Rams chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Rams 14. Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Things going well so far. A field flipping effort there as he's brought down to the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams and a play like that that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Little off center, his man just couldn't adjust to it. Chimere DK, the one he was looking for. And it sets up 2nd down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
2nd and 10, and they'll stick to the air. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Gotta cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
3 straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on 4th. 4th down, pass coming. This is brought in. Big gain here for Loveland. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. And forget that was 4th down. That is an impressive 22-yard pickup on any play. And that gets him a 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Rolling from the gun here. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Working quickly here. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Miller on play action. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That's Cox. This is Loveland. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
And the Seahawks, 1st down. 1st down and goal to go.
1st and goal. Here's Walker. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
8 yards to go as they get set on 2nd and goal.
Go! 72.
Wheeler setting to throw. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Now Seattle going to call it 2nd timeout. Couldn't get it the last 2 snaps. Another shot at 6 here on 3rd and goal. Throwing is Miller. Here's a screen now for Walker. That's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks will add to their lead at the end of the half. Kenneth Walker, their touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. Returnable from the 2. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Airing it out to start this drive. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. Tough one to retain through that hit. So that brings up 2nd down.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
He's trying to go deep again. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. He's back to throw. He's looking deep once again. The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it, knocked it away, forcing 4th down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
One last play before the break. Throwing here just before halftime. Throw is caught by the back. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Return starts at the 3. He'll head out of bounds on the return.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Now here's Miller. Taking a deep shot here. He's got it inside the 25. And they are all the way into that red zone.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Setting up the running back screen. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
tackle made.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
And the shotgun, Miller. This has been a trend, yet another interception. And the Rams are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigated on that return. The way he saw the field, he evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Tossing it to Henderson. And he's down to almost, actually going to give him the 30 here. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Dive play straight ahead. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down. They're throwing it. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
And they'll throw 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Rams have the 1st down.
You know, they call the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
That's complete right side. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams start the 2nd half with some needed points. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you can throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
That one right down the middle. And the Rams chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. He's going to field this at the 2. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. First call here coming from the shotgun. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. He's trying to push the field. That's complete inside the 35. He is inside the 20, down to the 19-yard.
analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
19 tight. 19 tight. Hut, hut.
From the red zone on first. And he'll score a touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take a 13-point lead. Lining up now to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Seahawks double their lead to 14. The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. Returning it from the 4. He dodged the tackle. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Finds him over the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Looking in the air here. Throw left side, complete. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And the Rams have the first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll drop this to Henderson underneath. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the Seahawks 39-yard line.
Still sticking with the passing game. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Along the right sideline, there's space. And they're going to score. It's a pick 6 for Seattle.
Hard to believe they got him yet again, Kate, especially with how far they had to go on that return. Mentally, this is not a place you ever want to be as a quarterback. It is devastating. Defensively, this is teaching tape for not just taking it away, but taking it to the house.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Starting from the 5. Showing a little burst so far. And he's out of bounds. This is a great start for them already on their opponent's side of the field.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. Working quickly here.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They'll throw it here on first. Has him on the quick hitter. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
Here's the backup. First throw. Escapes the pocket. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Got it. Ready?
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. Ready?
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Rick Woolen They decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity of looks in that close, particularly as we get through the second half. But once you get, you have to finish with points.
This is a heater going deep. That's grabbed inside the 30. All the way, touchdown Seattle. The Seahawks pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Now Miller getting his guys set for this two-point attempt.
The Seahawks will line up for
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he's got it, so they get the conversion, and that's going to extend their lead. All right, Brock, your time with Seattle, and especially Indy, you were on the winning end of some blowouts. Is there any reason you'd have ever gone for two up this big?
Well, let's see. Mike Holmgren, Tony Dungy, my father. No, Kate, you would not ever do this because football's got a funny way of coming back and humbling you. Maybe not in this game, but down the road, and I just don't like any part of this decision-making.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Come on.
Henderson here from the gun. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
tackle made at the 21-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Ready, go.
Shotgun snap now to Willis. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down at the 30, right near that line of gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard.
Go. 76, check smash, ready.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Offense up to the line fast.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Three.
Toss now to the short side. Racing down the left side. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
Kid, I want you and the audience to imprint that play in your mind. When you hear me or any announcer say, oh, he's running downhill. Oh, get running downhill. Oh, you want to hit it downhill. That right there, that was running downhill.
Throwing on 1st down, Willis. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Rams football, and they're probably ready to just get this final quarter over with. Second and 10, still at the 28.
Ready, go.
Working from the gun, it's Willis. The left side brought in by Hawkinson. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams making the scoreboard look a touch better. It's a T.J. Hawkinson touchdown.
Kid, every year, it's kind of like the Baskin-Robbins of tight ends. You get all sorts of different flavors. You get inline blockers. You get guys that can run routes. You got guys that can do a little bit of everything. And then you get a game changer. And this guy's a game changer.
Now Willis leading his offense up to go for 2.
The Rams will line up for the 2-point
60
conversion.
Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
Has it at the 2. And he is going to get in. That's going to cut a couple more
always say about the NFL game, it's a game of matchups. And that time they get the matchup they want, and they go right to it. It's a risky call throwing it for 2, but that risk pays off.
Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes first and 10. Shotgun snap to Miller. Completed over the middle. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Throw left side is hauled in by Loveland. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he set out. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the gun, Miller. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Rams have it as he records the first interception of his young career.
I'll admit, man, I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his 3rd strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. First and 10. And they're going to throw out of the gun. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. So one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Here's Willis to the air. Complete out to the right side. Into enemy territory and a yard at most from the first. That brings up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Here's Willis. Got a man. That's Nakua. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Cougar 19, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready?
Willis. Flushed out now to his left. And he'll go down here. Comes up nicely after a gain of 7. And goes to the hurry up here.
Second and 3 at the 25-yard line.
Second Pirate. Trap 60, trap 60.
They go play action. Here's Willis. And he's going to have the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams get it back to within 2 possessions.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
On the ready.
Now Willis leading his offense up to go for 2.
Ready.
The Rams will
Ready.
line up for the 2-point conversion.
Call it the 1. He's almost there, but no, they stopped him at the last moment. He's going to be just inches shy of that 2-point conversion.
Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Drive begins with a Walker run. Through the 45. Kenneth Walker. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks have likely locked up the win right there. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks grow the lead now to 22 points.
Rams 35.
The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. Fields this one at the 3. Jukes away from one. Mismanages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Let's go now.
Motioning left is their running back. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Caught quickly on the slant. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Five still to go here. This is 2nd down. Sending him on the dive. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
1st down from the 42.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves. Hey, smash Broncos.
They give it to him again. And this give not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Hey.
Lewis in the pistol. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Buffalo 18, cut 19, cut 19. Go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
19 right. 10 to 11, 10 to 11.
A gain of 18 on the play.
79 Broncos.
And the
Rams
Rams
60.
1st down.
Ready?
Throwing is Willis. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Ready?
Willis now. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Rams trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates, Mustang 19, 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready, ready.
3rd and long for him here. Connecting on the slant. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Has him on the quick She pays the price for moving the chains that time.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
And play fake now. Willis to throw. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Mark is working against him as they hurry up to the line. From the red zone on first. To the end zone, but incomplete. So their shot there on first down, Brock. But don't come away with any points just yet. Tough to blame him for that drop, Rock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. Get in the red zone defensively. You'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react. And then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
2nd and 10. Here's Willis. This one's caught. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes. Incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you've got a great chance to win.
Quick throw right side. That is an LA touchdown. The Rams get it back to within 2 possessions. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on him. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Well, time making this all but impossible, but they're going to try for the onside kick here anyway. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game.
Joshua Carty to kick off for the Rams.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10. They're going to pass it here. And he put everything he's got behind it. And it's incomplete. Kept the pedal down, though, the whole way, still taking shots until the very last play. So it's a win for the Seahawks. And they're stacking momentum right away this season as they begin the year 2-0.
Finding out it's kind of dumb. Realize I am somebody.